Yo, YouTube, what's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Elijah B. I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. Y'all already know what the drill is. Like, comment, and subscribe down below, cause y'all already know what kind of time it is. Uh, I'm just taking a little walk today, I'm trying to get some fresh air, trying to get my head right, as they say. It's a nice little day out here. We live and direct with it. You already know Cal State, home of the Cal Bears. But let's get into it. So for today's video, I want to talk about how to be successful, or possible ways that you can become successful. So let's see let's look at the definition of what success is. What does the word success mean, right? Success is when you accomplish something. Success is when you do something and you get what you want out of it. Like, let's say, for example, I said I want to make this a certain amount of money, and I made this a certain amount of money. That's success. Now, if I was unsuccessful, I wouldn't have made that amount of money. But I want to get into this. So I'm gonna give a few ways or a few examples of how I think that people can be successful. I'm always open to have conversations. I'm always open to have discussions with people. If you have any kind of opinion, you're more than welcome to put it in the comment section down below. But I'm gonna get straight to it. So, a way you could be successful is by, I would say, not giving a fuck, not caring what others think. I would also say taking chances, taking risk, whether they're illegal or whether they are legal. I'd also say don't follow society's standards or expectations, or follow the programming. I just repeated myself. But yeah, so when it comes to not giving a fuck and all that, excuse my language, by the way. A lot of people. So if you really think about it, a lot of people are actually living for other people. A lot of people aren't actually living for them. They aren't living within. They aren't living for themselves. They're not. And this is a fact. But a vast majority of people are living for other people's approval. A lot of people do things and live the kind of life that they don't want to live. They'll pretend like they like the life that they live, but you can tell deep down they don't really want to live like that. They don't want to deal with that shit. But at the end of the day, maybe some people are doing it because maybe they like it. But some people are doing it because they want to they can keep and also gain the approval of other people as well. And that's why a lot of people don't end up getting what they want, because they're too busy trying to gain other people's approval. They're too busy trying to live up to other people's standards and expectations and how they see things. My bad. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just not like a. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be pessimistic or push no negative energy out there. Because this video is on how to be successful, and I want this video to be as positive as it possibly can, but you gotta live for yourself, man. You can't live for other people's expectations. You can't live for other people's standards. Because at the end of the day, we're all our own person. Everybody sees the world differently from their own point of view and their point of perspective. So if you do try to spend your time trying to live off of other people's expectations, you're not going to be truly fulfilled and truly happy. There's plenty of people and then also another thing about a vast majority of people, they might have, a vast majority of people can get exactly what they want, but they still won't be truly happy. They still won't be truly fulfilled within and all that. And at the end of the day, we live in a society where living up to other people's standards and living up to other people's expectations and living and doing what the next man wants you to do is normalized. And just because something has been normalized or is normalized, that doesn't necessarily make the shit okay. It doesn't. That shit's not fucking okay. Hell no. The hell. And then also another subtopic that I want to speak on is also taking risk. Now, let's also look at the definition of of a risk. A risk means a risk is something dangerous. A risk is something that can be potentially dangerous. This is why when you talk about taking risk or taking any kind of risk, people automatically I wouldn't say automatically, I would say instantly. people instantly start to become all anxious and take a risk. Take a risk. What kind of risk is it? Because like this also kind of ties into my this is like maybe like 2 videos I made, but I made a video about society is turning men into bitches, and a lot of people are conditioned and programmed to keep their tail tucked between their legs and just go along with anything, whether it's good or bad for them. And I've actually scrolled through a YouTube the other day actually, and I saw some videos talking about, or I didn't actually see the video, but I saw like the thumbnail and saw like the title of the video or whatever, and it was like they program you to be poor, they program you to be broke, they program you to be stuck, and that was the title of the video that I looked at on YouTube and all that, and I'm like, that does sound about right, because all the people who follow the program and they follow society's script, they don't really, the vast majority of people aren't really where they want to be at or need to be at in life. And then the people who go against the programming and people who commit and the people who like they break the rules, they don't follow the script that society wrote for them or wrote for a vast majority of people. And that's why you see like a lot of people who don't, you also see a vast majority of people who didn't follow society's rules. They didn't follow the programming, the standards and expectations. But at the end of the day, they made it. That's why they made it out. That's why they're successful. They went against the programming. They went against the standards and the expectations that society and the people around them had. And like I said before, just because something is normalized or is constantly normalized, that doesn't necessarily make it okay and all that. And a lot of people have like this soft, weak, tuck your tail between your legs mentality that, oh, just because something is normalized makes it okay. No, it doesn't. Because I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all real quick. There's all kinds of things in today's modern society that's normalized, and the shit's not really normal at all. It's not. Oh, okay, but there's a lot of things in today's modern society that are normalized that aren't really normal or very healthy or very good for you. But since it's been like, you know what I'm saying, pushed in your face so much, you're conditioned to think the shit is normal when it really isn't. Like I'll give like one example. I'm not really about to give you a whole bunch of examples and like waste my time talking about that, because for most of the people, a vast majority of the people who watch my channel, you know it. You see it for yourself too. But let's say, for example, like I can't really think of nothing off the top of my head, but let's say like I guess you could say like OnlyFans or whatever. I don't know where that really came from, but I guess we can get into that real quick. Like not everyone, but maybe a particular majority of people have an OnlyFans, and it's normal to have an OnlyFans. It's normal to expose yourself and expose what you got going on underneath your clothes online to damn near God knows how many people. That's perfectly normal. Just because something is normalized doesn't make it okay. There's a lot of bad and like terrible things in society that are like very terrible and very unhealthy for you, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's completely normalized. Like these jobs, and then no matter like, and then let's think about it. Getting up damn near every single day. And then a lot of people like they'll go to work and go home, and I go to work and go home. I go to work and go home. Like you work like, think about it. Like a vast majority of people work damn near every single day, and all you can afford to do is go to work and go home, and that's also normalized as well. That's not okay. Like if you're working damn near every single day, then don't people think they should be making enough money to be able to actually live some kind of life instead of just, oh, I just go to work and go home. I just go to work and go home. Like, come on, bro. But hey, people would rather, but a lot of people, they'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, follow the script and go by society's rules. Like let's talk, and then also, another subtopic I want to bring up is, getting rich, or the so-called 1% of people who were rich and upper class and higher up, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. If you want to get richer, if you want to make it out, you got to break a few eggs. You got to take some risk. And I don't know how you can get $1,000,000 as being completely legit. Like, this is my opinion. Anybody who disagrees with it can comment down below, and we can talk about it in the comment section. But I feel like a lot of rich people, man, maybe some of the rich people did everything the legit way and did everything all correct and all, you know what I'm saying? But then the vast majority of these rich people, or these billionaires, they probably had to commit a few crimes or commit some petty crimes to do some kind of criminal shit to get all that money. Because I don't get how because the vast majority of people have to get it 5 days a week, or game every single day, get money, just to give it all right back instantly. But then there's rich people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people should be, like, people should question this. They should be questioning, how do I work every single day, but I'm stuck and broken, barely getting by, despite the fact I work every single day for this many months, this many years. But then there's rich people. That's how, you know what I'm saying? And I also don't understand how, like, some people don't question, like, basic reality, or don't question, like, simple, like, life. I don't really get how people do that. Trying to get a little winded over here from this walk. We in nature, beautiful nature, you know. I'm gonna get a little bit off topic, but I actually like being in nature. It's very peaceful. I feel like that kind of like that warm and like wholesome kind of vibe, if that makes any kind of sense to anybody. But I kind of flew off topic there, but let me hop back on what I was talking about. But yes, a lot of people aren't prepared to like take risks and do certain things that other people aren't willing to do. And for anybody who's subscribed to me, or for anybody who's watching this video, scroll back and go through some of my old videos, and I actually made a video that's called being abnormal versus being abnormal. That's actually one of the points that I'm trying to make with this video as well. And for anybody who really watches my videos, and people who really listen to me and understand what I'm actually trying to say, instead of just, oh, I'm just gonna watch a few seconds of him and just click off his video. Because there's no way you can just come up and become rich or become a millionaire or a billionaire without having to break a few eggs, or without having to take some risk. Sunny as hell today, damn. But yeah, these so-called abnormal people, they took risk. They did things differently. They didn't follow the script that society gave them. They didn't live up to other people's standards and expectations and the programming that those people have instilled within them. Remember how a few minutes ago I brought up that told you about that video I watched about they want you to stay poor and all that? Because if you really think about it, I even said this in my society is turning men into bitches video, but a lot of the programming that a vast majority of us so-called Americans have instilled within us comes from the public education system, and it does. Because think about it, how come people in other countries are a whole lot more successful and a whole lot more happier and healthier and all that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to like get into it that much, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Because it's like, think about this, right? Now, in a way, like people will say like, oh, don't be a follower, be your own man, be a leader and all that. But if you really want to think about it, if you really want to get down with it, a vast majority of people have someone that they idolize or look up to, or someone that they admire, that they follow in some kind of way, shape, fashion, or form. But yeah, no, of course. Like, always be your own man. Always be your own person. Always follow your intuition. Always follow your heart. Always follow what your mind tells you. That's what you should do. That's what anybody who's watching this video should do. That's what you should do. And then also another way you could be successful is also like I said, not giving a fuck, not caring what other people think. Excuse my language. But not giving a fuck about what others think. Not giving a f. Because there's plenty of people out there who didn't give a f and now they're successful. And they made it out. But yet the people who gave a fuck, they're still broke. They're probably still struggling. They're still stuck. They're probably stuck living some lifestyle that they truly don't want to live. But as long as they get their little, you know what I'm saying, get their little claps and praises and get their little approval from other people that truly don't really give a fuck about them deep down, or if it really came down to it, those people would probably throw their asses under the bus anyway. Yeah. I'm probably gonna rewatch this video on my damn self. I actually like making these kind of videos. I like having these little discussions with my subscribers.
Dude, there's this one guy, I always forget his name. I met him.
And people who like follow me and subscribe to me and all that. Those are actually a few examples and a few ways that I think that, or I know that people have become successful or can or will be successful. And I'm not exactly the best speaker. I'm probably not the most attractive looking person, but I hope that this video reaches, or you know what I'm saying, like, I hope this video reaches a certain demographic or reaches a certain amount of people and all that, because yeah. Like, you don't see a lot of videos on people talking about like how to be successful and people really talking about like, or people talking about or questioning the reality of things. Like the average person can like, it's crazy how like how a vast majority of people can watch mindless entertainment or watching pointless, cringy bullshit, but then let it be someone who's telling the truth. Let it be somebody who's actually speaking on some real shit. Let it be somebody who's actually speaking on a real topic or something that actually needs to be discussed or addressed. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody wants to hear it. And that's why certain small channels, or these, I guess, I think they're called black pill channels or whatever. That's why those kind of channels don't really get that much attention, but yet all this weird, cringy, goofy, dumb shit that a vast majority of people watch, especially on TikTok. And also about TikTok, I wish that shit got banned permanently. Straight up, I'm sorry, but that TikTok has to fucking go, man. Then you don't know what to use. And then this is, I'm also gonna fly off topic again, but I also want to talk about social media. I don't really like social media anymore, and I'm gonna say a few years ago I used to be on some NPC. I was on my NPC shit, but now since I've been like getting into like consciousness, starting to like get into spirituality. My vibration is still on the lower side. I'm still trying to raise my vibration because and that's also why a lot of people can't like ascend, or they can't like have like their consciousness or spirituality, and they're always gonna be stuck in. They're always gonna be trapped in like that lower version of themselves. They're always gonna be trapped in that lower vibration of themselves as a person. And also, I would say that another reason, I would say a big chunk of the reason is also because of like society's programming, expectations, and standards, and then also those kinds of things create mental health issues, mental illnesses, mental disabilities. And then, like I said in my video about being weak versus being strong, a lot of the stuff that damn near everything we do in life comes from our mind. It comes from our mind, man. Working out comes from your mind. Running comes from your mind. Everything you do, everything that we human beings do in this world comes from our mind. Like, as long as your mind is right, then you're damn near good.
Okay, I'll see you. Bye.
But a vast majority of people aren't really critical thinkers like that, and they just go along with the Jones. They try to keep up with the Joneses, and they just go along with every damn thing because that's what everybody else is doing. It's like, okay, let's say for example, like you see like a bunch of moths like flying towards a flame and all that, and like all the moths are flying towards the flame and all that, and then there's that one moth, and he's sitting there and he's like, why is everyone flying into the flame? They're clearly gonna get burned the fuck up and get fried up. Why are they all flying to the flame? You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna stay behind and watch everybody else get burned the hell up while I sit here and stay alive, because everybody wants to be a damn follower. That was just an example. And also another way to be I feel like I've said pretty much a lot of good stuff. I said everything that needed to be said. You know, actually, I'm gonna just keep on talking, man. I'm just gonna just enjoy the day. So, like I said, we at Cal State with it. Cal State.
I like high school where your counselor has like an alphabetical order.
This crowd is all hell today. It's packed. And you already know the bad. You already know the baddies. You already know the college baddies are walking around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they putting in Starbucks, but these girls are getting thick as a mug out here. I ain't gonna front with it. I ain't gonna front. But let me get back on topic. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I said in my video, these are actually ways that you can become successful. These are ways that you can, because a lot of people, they might be successful by society standards and expectations, but now they're not truly fulfilled within. Because a lot of people, they're successful, but they're not really fulfilled within. Like a lot of people, this is the goal that like a vast majority of people should do. And I'm not telling anybody what to do. It's your life at the end of the day. But a vast majority of people should focus on being both successful, but both being fulfilled eternally, mentally, physically, and all other aspects or areas of that person or individual's life. Because think about it. Like, let's say, for example, like someone's rich and all that, but yet they're still miserable. Like, what? How are you rich and you're miserable? You're literally at a place where most people can't or will never get to in their lifetime. Like, if you think about it, in a way, not completely, but in a way, life is like a video game. And for anybody who plays, for anybody who's like, I mean, I know damn well that a vast majority of people who watching this video have played a video game at one point in their life or another, or have beaten a video game on story mode. But like, you know, like how you be playing a video game or whatever, and like you get like those, like how you get like those like little trophies and shit in the upper right corner of the screen when you're playing a video game. Or like maybe like, let's say for example, like you're playing a video game and like you get like a rare trophy. Being rich, like if life was a video game, being rich is like a rare trophy that the average person doesn't get. That's why it's called the 1%. And I also want to speak on I also want to speak on rich people as well. Now I get that rich people try to like make their little motivational speech videos and all that, but then it's like from my perspective and my point of view, actually no, this isn't even from my point of view, this is facts. For the first half of maybe the first few minutes of their motivational speech is like, get up, be a man, stop being a coward, stop procrastinating, get up and grind, take risks and all that. And then the other half of the video feels like they're just like disrespecting the poor and less fortunate, putting you down and disrespecting you and all that. And then it's like, this is why I don't rock with a lot of these little rich people motivational speeches. And then also that, like, then rich people will also disrespect and also take jabs at the poor and less fortunate. The poor and less fortunate that contribute to your fucking pockets or they're part of the reason why you're rich in the first place. You hoe ass nigga. But I'm just gonna keep walking at this point, man. I don't, to be honest, I really don't know why my channel doesn't really get any traction or get really any views like that. Okay, fine. Okay, yes, I get it. I'm not exactly the most attractive person or the best, exactly the most, I guess, visually attractive person to look at. But at the end of the day, I'm still out here telling the truth. I'm still talking my shit. I'm still saying stuff that I think needs to be said and things that need to be addressed. And all that. It's very easy to like, and then it's very crazy. Like a lot of people are still caught up in like a lot of this pointless BS and pointless distractions and still trying to keep it with the Joneses and all that. Like what cost is it being successful if you're not fulfilled eternally and you're not truly happy within? And that's damn like a vast majority of successful people as well. That's why a vast majority of people are successful and rich, but they still use drugs, alcohol, mindless entertainment, and worldly materialistic possessions to fill whatever void is within them. And it's not even rich and successful people who do this too. This is a vast majority of people. I feel like I got a lot of good points off. I feel like I said a lot of good stuff and all that. For anybody who rocks with the video, fucks with the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Why you see a nigga on the bike, but I'm riding on the side of the freeway.
Yeah, just hit me up in the comment section. I'm more than open to have discussions and talk with other people. I'm very open-minded and welcome to other people's opinions as long as it's respectful and it's not people trying to bash me for, oh, you don't think like this and you don't think like that. So if you're gonna share your opinion, or you're gonna give me, or if you're gonna put some constructive criticism on my video, at least make sure it's respectful and it doesn't come off, and try to make sure it doesn't come off as like disrespecting you, trying to like talk funny to me and all that. I'm not even gonna get into that anyway because a lot of people also troll and talk shit online as well, and most likely you're never gonna see these people in real life anyway. I'm not gonna be on all that shit, but have a good day. I hope I got to some people. I hope what I said maybe open some people's eyes up and open some people's minds up as well. Have a good day. I'm out.